Hey yo, what's up guys? It's your Pasay Baller again. This is the edition for January 14 game day of the NBA. We're on the third game now, and we're talking about the game between Indiana Pacers and Portland Trail Blazers. By the way, before we proceed, for those who haven't subscribed yet on our channel, please click on the subscribe button below and also include the bell logo. That way you'll be notified and informed as soon as a new video would be uploaded. All right. Now, okay, let's start with the standings of both teams. Let's start with the Portland Trail Blazers. They're actually number 5 of the West with 7 wins and 4 losses. Again, that's 7-4. But the thing about Portland right now is that they have been hot. You know, they have been winning. They're on a 4-game winning ride. So again, 7-4. But mind you, 4 games on a roll, Portland has been winning. Now, if we would go to the East, that's where Indiana Pacers is. Actually, interestingly, they have the same record at 7-4. It's just that Indiana Pacers is ranked number 4 in the East, and they're also coming from a win a couple of days back. I guess I think so. Was it a couple of days back? Yeah, they're coming off a win that was against Golden State Warriors, but you know, days before that they were on a back-to-back losing streak. They were up against Phoenix Suns and Sacramento Kings. All right, so what do we have here? First off, Indiana Pacers is actually included on that a huge trade, which basically sent James Harden to Brooklyn Nets. So Indiana Pacers actually lost Oladipo, Victor Oladipo in the process, and the person that they'll be getting will be Levert from the Brooklyn Nets. Well, I'm not really sure about that, but yeah, of course they have huge reasons, especially regarding contract details and all that. But in terms of the impact, the real-time impact, of course they would be missing Oladipo. Oladipo is giving them instantly like 15, 20 points. Not only that, the leadership and the assists that he provide. It's not like they won't get anything from Levert, right? Levert is a great young player. He showed that last bubble when KD, Kyrie, DeAndre Jordan were out. He was one of those who led Brooklyn Nets as they went through the bubble, and they even made it to the playoffs, man. So Levert actually has a bright future ahead. So hopefully he would be able to mesh along with the rest of the Pacers, and we'll see that in the future or in the days to come. All right. So in terms of fatigue, Indiana has some sort of an edge here because Portland just had a game. They just ended the game like a couple of hours back, and Portland actually won. Portland won that game against the Sacramento Kings. They were down as huge as 20 points, but Portland ended that game 132-126. Again, they won that at Sacramento. So again, in terms of fatigue, I'm gonna give it to Indiana. They have the edge on that because they were able to rest this night. And in less than 24 hours, Portland will have another game. But okay, let's take a look at the spread. I'm sorry, I wasn't able to check on that earlier. Okay, here we go. Portland is given the minus at minus 1.5. Indiana plus 1.5. Okay, this one's hard. You know what? Because Indiana, as we all know, is actually a strong team. They're actually at 7-4, right? It's just that it's hard to go against Portland right now with that kind of streak, with again 4-game winning streak. Earlier they were already down by 20 points. They came back, they won that game. Almost the same scenario with that Portland versus Toronto game. Toronto Raptors were up double digits, and Portland came back. Portland got that game, and games before that, Portland dominated Sacramento, and Portland also defeated what team was it? Minnesota by 18 points. So lately, Portland has been hot, and Portland has been looking like a playoff team that like they are. In Indiana Pacers, they are also a playoff team. They are also doing good, courtesy of Sabonis, of course. And that makes it hard for them, for me, going up against Portland, because for Sabonis, he has someone who can actually take him. I'm not saying that take him to the point like he would be 0.0 rebounds. Not like that, but what I'm trying to say simply is that Portland got bigs, effective bigs at that could actually minimize the production of Sabonis. Of course, I'm obviously talking about Nurkic of Portland, and if Nurkic will sit down, they still have Enes Kanter. So someone can actually put a body on Sabonis, and again, he might be managed, for the lack of better terming. His production might be managed. So that's the good thing about Portland Trail Blazers, is that if their opponent has a strong big, they actually have Nurkic, they have Enes Kanter, to take on them. All right, so that's my reason for me contemplating going in the side of Indiana, because it's Portland's home. Number two, Portland is on a roll, like 4-game winning streak, man. And number three, Indiana Pacers just lost Oladipo. So I'm not sure what kind of adjustment would they do that. Would it be in a positive manner? I'm not even sure if LeVert will be playing, but for sure, it's not going to be easy. Losing Oladipo, because he was a huge part of the team. So I'm sure they would be able to figure it out, but they might take some time in terms of adjusting. So I'm just gonna pick my side on Portland Trail Blazers in here. It's really hard. It's really hard to go against someone who is in a 4-game winning streak for me, and especially in this situation where in Indiana would be undergoing some changes because they have lost Oladipo. So yeah, I'm putting my money and rolling my dice on Portland Trail Blazers minus 1.5. All right. By the way, we also have a Facebook page. Just if you would go to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, somewhere in the right part, upper right, just click on message me there. There's a Facebook button there. Just click on that. It will bring you to our Facebook page. Just click on that and just please follow and like the Facebook page. It'll give you the links and the videos of all that we have here in YouTube, in our YouTube channel. At the same time, you would have access to send us questions and messages via Messenger. Okay, take care out there. Just wait for the remaining 2 videos for the remaining game day. Peace out. Pasa love. God bless.